All right, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing great, Denver. We got a bunch of stuff planned for you in this episode. I know there's some developing Denver. I know we have some more details about the Denver Brunch Fest giveaway, but there's a couple of things right off the top here I want to get to because they're coming up really soon. One of them's today, and I want to give a shout out to it's a a We Franchise tour that's today. Now let me find the details here. It is, where is it at? It's at Venture X in Lodo. So what this is going to be, our different franchises are giving a pitch for potential franchisors. So there's going to be Cut and Color, Sticky Fingers and Cooking, Liftology, Prime IV Hydration and Wellness, and Chick-fil-A. I mean, owning a Chick-fil-A franchise would be pretty amazing. So you can check that out today. You have to register first, though. So it's tour.wefranch.com/sign up/Denver. That's a mouthful, but if you just look for the We Franchise Denver Tour, you can find it, and it's just in a couple of hours. So check that out. I would love to own a Chick-fil-A. I feel like that's just a gold mine. However, I'm assuming the buy-in's got to be somewhere north of 2 mil. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would say so.
I've never, I don't think I've ever seen a Chick-fil-A that's like doesn't have a line. Pretty rare.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Chick-fil-A is just one of those spots. It's like Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out. I mean, just McDonald's, you
Mhm.
know. I've always been curious about franchises. Never been my path, but largely it's because I'm a bootstrap guy. But, some of these other ones though, like Liftology is interesting. It's like it looks like a stairway elevator. So I guess, I mean, elevator maintenance is like big bucks, so you can buy a franchise, and there's definitely benefits. Obviously, you get the national marketing from the thing. It's like, but the licensing fees, I don't know. I would love to check this out. I can't make it tonight, but it seems really cool, and I just want to give a shout out to the folks that shared it with us, and I'm happy to mention it, and probably as just like a reminder for folks listening too. If you have an event, please send it to us. We'll shout it out. I got another one here, which is the Denver Parade of Homes, which is happening between August 7th and running through Sunday, August 24th, offering home lovers across the region a chance to explore 67 brand new model and custom homes across Metro Denver.
Mm.
So if that sounds like something good, you can look up that. I don't believe there's any price to that, but there is kind of like a big event that's coming up, I think, at the stock show area down there. So shout out to Michelle for sending me that as well. The Denver Home Tour. I
That's
wonder how
interesting.
Denver you got to be in there. You got to have like a closet full of Patagonia.
Yeah,
That's really
seriously.
funny. Back to the Chick-fil-A thing real quick. I know Chick-fil-A is notorious for like they have the people that take your order, they have like an iPad and they kind of like walk with your car. You guys know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I went to my first automated, like AI automated drive-through this weekend. Have you guys been to one of those?
No.
Mm-mm.
Complete opposite of Chick-fil-A. Like no human interaction. Well, a human does hand you the food. This wasn't one of the full self-service ones, but it's basically an AI chatbot that you talk to at the drive-through instead of a person. And it was really good. Like I hate to say it, like it was a great experience.
Really?
Wow.
It even tries to upsell you. Yeah, it was at Taco Bell. It was
Nice, man.
Interesting.
yeah. I was curious if you guys had been to one of those yet, but complete opposite experience. If you know the Chick-fil-A is kind of the warm, welcoming, homey feeling with the real person. This was just an AI thing at the window, but it was pretty cool. I gotta say.
That is cool. We're just going to see more and more of that. It's going to be like, AI takes the order. It's going to be like AI predicts what you want. A robot opens your mouth and crams it in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
You
was
know,
it was weird. It was weird, but it was cool at the same time.
it's cool. I feel like there needs to be a different kind of like input though, because there's a lot of places that are going to the kiosk and you go and touch the giant iPad.
Hmm.
There's just something unsatisfying to me to touch glass surfaces. I mean, I don't even like to on my phone. I usually use my thumbs, but like the pointer fingers, I don't
Hmm.
think it's the optimal like like user experience. I don't know what else it would be, but
Mm-hmm.
the more and more people are going to automation, I feel like there's got to be a different way to engage you, just a glowing rectangle. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I got a couple other things too. This kind of hits on it. I want to see if maybe you guys would be interested in a little business idea. Um, I don't know if you guys saw that new robot that came out this week that's like 6,000 bucks.
No.
Let me
Mm-mm.
see if I can find it. It's it got some bad press because it kind of like spazzed out, but like it's a very competent robot with for $6,000. Now I think it's also like um that's the base model. But I really see like a big business opportunity here with the coming robots. I mean, I know we'll all remember the first time we see one of these things just out walking around,
Yeah.
and it's going to be probably in the next couple of months.
Wow.
But one thing I kind of find unsettling is like their kind of stainless steel chassis. I feel like I don't want to see naked robots. I feel like robots are going to need a wardrobe,
Mm.
so you could drip out your robot to spec, depending on its personality and your own personal taste. So a brand of robot clothes. This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're thinking way ahead here. Or maybe not even that far ahead. Just the right amount of time ahead. That's a good idea.
I mean, there's already these all these people that are falling in love with GPT to the point that Sam Altman has to come out and be like, "Hey, like you don't spend too much time on this, guys. Like, they're falling in love with it. So once you put that into like a human thing that can like comb your hair, you
What
know,
what's the name of the robot
I'm,
that's
try, I'm trying to find it. Fernandez sent me a link to it, but it was on. I'll find it. I'll find it.
I'm
Shoot.
curious.
But
There's
yeah, I mean, robot drip.
uh
That
that's a yeah, $1 million idea right there.
totally.
Multi-million-dollar idea.
Hmm.
I,
Absolutely.
Tom, how would you drip out your robot?
Probably with just some high end, metals, some nice carbon upgrades, lightweight, high strength. That
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the core of robot drip functionality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's the Unitree R1, I believe, is what it's called. Unitree R1. Troy, how about you? How would you dress your robot?
Oh, like kind of like what you were saying, like human street clothes, but matching the robot's shape or whatever. Like a sports jersey for a robot, so you could like rep your sports team, get it
Dude,
licensed, get in with the NFL.
dude,
Hmm.
I'm torn. Either I'd want to like have it just like dress like me, go full dad with it, like Kirkland white shoes with like cargo shorts and like a polo, with or go full leather medieval looking armor would
Oh,
be
so
kind of sick.
that sounds dangerous almost. The oh, so the Unitree is like it's kind of shaped like a dog or like a pet.
That's the Go one, but they got another one too. Yeah, dude, that dog robot is 2,700 bucks. Look at that thing. It's like one of those DARPA things.
That so these are just going to be available to like the public for
I think you can buy them. I
what's the
think they're
use
out
what's the use case of this?
for the robot dog.
Yeah, like
And so your robot has its best friend. Imagine you're walking with your robot and your robot is walking a dog, a robot dog.
yeah, I
Dude,
I can't tell what it's for.
yeah, I don't know either,
Like
man.
what do you do with it?
What do you do with that dog?
Probably just does
There's
some tasks.
there's like a bunch of like ports on the side. I was like, is this just like a big like dock for a bunch of cables that walks around with you? Um, that's pretty
Okay,
wild.
so this Unitree robot, it looks now they're saying it's like from 16,000, but man, that's not very expensive. If you think like how useful can this thing be, really? Is
Mhm.
it like autonomous and it can do stuff? Like,
Okay, I'm looking at the R1 now. It's doing like a cartwheel.
yeah. That's it.
Okay. Wow.
I
That-
know.
That's crazy. Um, I was listening to a podcast with the Claude. It was the Claude CEO. I forget his name. Um, yeah, he was basically saying within the next, I think he said 2 to 3 years that these will be like everywhere.
Yeah, totally. It's gonna be so weird. I don't know. T Tom
It,
and I saw some robots, and we both had the same instinct. We just want to hit it in the head with a baseball bat. Like there's something wrong about it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because it was naked, and it was like, dude, this is rude. Why you have naked robots wandering around? It's making me feel weird.
Yeah. You gotta
I
have
don't
some
remember,
fresh fits.
I don't remember the name of the company, but does Denver have, it's essentially like the DoorDash deliveries, but it's little like motorized robot wagons with the food. Does Denver have that?
I haven't seen it.
They're everywhere in LA, and it's just automated. It's like Waymo, but for delivering food, and they drive on the sidewalk, and they're like little wagons, but they're always stuck on curbs or like little like ADA ramps. Like they're always stuck on things. It's just
Oh,
it can't be a profitable business.
dude. I mean, the secondary market for robots is going to be kind of depressing, like some old robot that's, got some dents in it and it's all scratched up. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Man.
It's Facebook Marketplace is just going to be just saturated with r-
Oh,
last year's robot, the 2-year-old model robot or whatever.
yeah, I don't know. I might put them together. No joke. Just vibe code a whole brand around robot clothes,
That's a good idea.
you know. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to have accessories for it. 16,000. You gotta get the deluxe package.
Hmm.
You could put some J's on there,
Hmm.
get them a fitted Rockies hat.
I guess I'm just still
Man.
confused at what this one does.
Yeah.
I guess it says tasks. Like, I don't know what task.
Can probably like flip light switches, hold stuff, go around, close doors, open doors.
Hmm. Okay.
That was definitely my one of my favorite Black Mirror episodes. You see the one with the robot dogs? It was like they didn't really give away the backstory, which was awesome. It was just in some like post-apocalyptic nightmare where people are like scurrying around from building to building. But it's because there was all these autonomous like dogs that looked just like this, but then it had a robot arm that had like a 9 millimeter, and just anytime it found somebody, it just shot them and killed them. So it's like the people that are left are like trying to run away from it through the whole episode.
Hmm.
Oh, that's. I didn't see that one. That sounds pretty. That sounds pretty good though.
Yeah, it was awesome, but yeah, man, this world of robots, I mean, it's so crazy because then you think about having one, what am I going to do with this? But then you're like, what am I going to do with 10 of them? What if
Yeah.
I had 100 of these things,
Well, you're gonna get one, and then a year later, the firmware is gonna be outdated, and the cable where you charge it isn't gonna fit anymore, and you're gonna have to buy a new one that matches all the latest specs.
Totally. I mean, why don't they double the size and now you can ride it around?
Yeah.
Then you could get an outfit that actually it would just be this is just the inside of it. On the outside, you could make it look like what was the tiger from He-Man? Do you remember that?
Um, I don't remember the name.
He-Man tiger. He was awesome. Battle Cat.
Yeah,
You
Battle
could
Cat.
wrap it like Battle Cat and then r ride it around.
What what they're probably gonna do is make it subscription, like tier based, for like the whatever the personality or the software that's inside the robot. There's like the base plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. You know
Where
it.
yeah.
You're never gonna own it. I'm surprised they're putting price tags on it. They're just like, hey, it's $50 a month. You want a robot? We'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And for the $100 a month add-on, it also does these services, which you can get in the pro plan.
Totally. You want the massage gun add-on? No
Mm-hmm.
problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's gonna get wild.
Okay, so if there was this great picture. It was like an advertisement from for like technology, I think for like Sears from the 80s. And it was like literally everything that the iPhone does. So it was like a typewriter, it was a camcorder, it was a microphone, it was like all these things, and it was wild because it was like a dozen things. But now, like your phone does all of that. I wonder how much like a robot can replace. Like how many things like do you just no longer need it because one thing can do it all,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. It's kind of like what I feel like all the LLMs are, and all the big AI researchers are going for right now is just the one stop thing that does everything
Yeah,
in the digital world. Like that, just there's no need for any website or app because this one thing does all of it.
totally, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I you guys played with agent mode and GPT at all?
I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, not yet.
I've seen it. I saw a demo. Have you messed with it?
Yeah, I built a really cool tool with it. I was trying to get it to do some logins for some like data apps, but I couldn't get it through Cloudflare. You know, the
Hmm.
prove you're not a robot check mark.
Mm.
Somebody on Reddit said that they got it through that. I tried for like 15 minutes, just kept clicking it. So it'll say like, I can't get through this. You need to help. And so you put your mouse or whatever over its mouse on its little sub screen. I couldn't get through it. But what I did do, if you guys know this spot, it's called Nurture up on Federal. I've talked about it before. It's just like my favorite place. They have like a bar that does like organic cocktails and juices. And then they have probably about 100 different service providers in all their rooms. So there's like massage and acupuncture and psychotherapy and ketamine assisted therapy. And there's all these like little different service providers. And it's all on their website. So I was like, oh, I was kind of brainstorming with a friend over lunch about a wellness app where essentially, so what I did is I took GPT agent mode and said, pull links to the pictures, pull all the contact information for everybody on this thing, and then it opens a little like screen inside GPT and you can see it doing it. It's going through, reading everything, pulling all the links out. It's like Bardeen on steroids, and then it produces it into a spreadsheet. And then in Lovable, I made a little survey. So, like a this or that survey, probably 9 or 10 questions, and
Hmm.
then got, in order to see the results, basically matching your preference of the therapies you're looking for with the provider. You have to put your email in there, and then it matches you. It's like, oh, you're looking for this, this, and this. Check out these three people,
That's really cool.
And it was like, that was like 10 minutes.
Is the is the agentic function included on the normal like pro tier plan?
Yeah.
Like the 4.0 or I don't remember I have like it's like $20 a month for like
Yeah, it's on the 20 buck one. You just have to like you put it in tools. You just throw it into agent mode and I think you get like 40 uses
wow.
a month. It's cool, man. It's really cool. And I just wonder like, N8N and like all these other agent software tools, like how much they're just going to be gutted once GPT just knows what you're trying to do and is like, "Hey, you want me to connect all these things together?" Like, "Please."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. That it's gonna be absolutely wild. I need
Yeah.
to mess with that. I saw a demo of a girl just like ordering her groceries, like telling it just to go order the groceries and it did it for her.
Yeah. Your robots pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting to be pretty weird. Tom, what you got on developing Denver? I saw some stuff in there.
Yeah, there's a few little things going on. One big thing, actually, the $100 million downtown revitalization plan just got approved. So, um, I, not really revitalization, but I think it's focused mainly on some real estate developments. There was some acquisitions of property from the city downtown, and it definitely will be revitalizing some different areas. But to just kind of highlight a few of those from the Developing Denver Instagram account, $5 million Skyline Park upgrades, $7 million going to the McNichols building to create some cool spaces there, and then a large plan for Civic Center Park, a $30 million upgrade plan, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a sec. Um, a new green market coming in, a new theater coming in, some interesting investments in individual retail locations, and then a few additional buildings being revitalized, all part of a $100 million plan in downtown Denver. And then one of the largest chunks of that, $30 million, going into the Civic Center Park. These upgrades will not include a pedestrian walkway. So the results of the poll were overwhelmingly negative, and that is now scrapped, the walkway. So shout out to everyone who provided their opinion on that.
Did you see Tom too, that Polis's it was his pet project, and he basically came out and was like, "Hey, it's overwhelmingly negative for this, so I am actively stopping this, and anyone who wants to try and put this forward, I'm going against that." It's like so
Wow.
total reversal. It was
Well,
pretty funny.
it's respectable. It got shut down by the people. The people spoke, so respect on that. But yeah, 30 million into Civic Center Park, going to include some upgraded infrastructure, new lighting, garden walkways to create a safer, more inviting experience, a tree canopy to bring beauty and shade to the park's historic grounds. Yeah, there's no word yet on how long these upgrades are going to take, but the word is that they are starting soon.
Cool.
With, I think, maybe this winter is when they plan to start. So once the kind of Civic Center Park event season wraps up, there's going to be a few last minute events going on there, including a couple this week. Tomorrow, Jamie XX at the Civic Center Park. That's going to be good in the Old Greek Theater. These concert experiences are some of your last chances to experience that Greek theater as it is right now, because there will be some upgrades to it. Some other ones, Gorgon City, Boiler Room, Sammy Vergi, all coming through there. And in the description, we're going to have a link to the Civic Center Park event schedule, so you can check out what's happening there before these renovations start.
Man, we talked about it before, but I think they've done a great job with Civic Center, like bringing cool stuff down there, also kind of protecting the space just to make sure it's not a little bit too vagrant, you
Mm-hmm.
know. It feels safer down there, and all the events are really cool. I mean, I talked about it, but that Thundercat show I saw down there was awesome. It was like one of the best shows I've seen in like years.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's a cool place, without a doubt. It's a cool venue space in multiple different parts of the Civic Center Park. They have great opportunity for venues and live shows. So I'm sure that this is going to make it even better.
Totally.
But yeah, so that kind of brought us into the events that I was talking about. We'll have the links to all those Civic Center Park events through the time that they begin construction down there for this new revitalization plan. And then we have the Red Rock schedule. I wanted to run through that really quick.
Let's do it.
We got tonight and tomorrow night K-Love live at Red Rocks with support from a bunch of people. Thursday, Dispatch with John Butler. Friday, Joe Bonamassa. Saturday morning, Yoga on the Rocks. Saturday night, Slightly Stupid. Sunday, Zach Bryan. And then Monday and Tuesday, Gracie Abrams. So that's your Red Rock schedule this week. And
Nice.
one more cool event. I'm doing this nice kind of cocktail lounge party this Saturday at the bar that you and I met at, Ryan, the Welton Room.
Nice,
And
man.
it's going to be a cool, like, sleek, loungy type energy in there. It'll be a nighttime party, and there will be masquerade themes happening. So there's going to be some masks for people to pick up, try out, and it's just a fun reason to get out and try something new. So bring your own mask or use one of the ones provided there, but that's going to be Saturday night, starting at 10 p.m.
Sick.
at the Welton Room.
Oh, nice. That you've played there before, right?
Yeah, we just do some like cocktail parties there. Basically, it's not like a venue space necessarily, but it's more of like a cocktail lounge bar type place. and the guys down there are super cool, and they really know how to curate a space and an experience. So we've been teaming up, and I've been providing some music and some themed parties and things like that, and it's definitely worth checking out for sure.
Yeah, I like that place a lot. Cocktails were delicious. What was that? It was some like smoked one or something like that. I forgot what I got, but it was really good.
Yeah, everything that they make down there is intentional and super super good. So it's always worth checking out. And what better reason than to check it out during some good music this Saturday?
No doubt about it.
Yeah,
Nice. That's awesome.
Thanks.
cool. That's that. And yeah, that's all the events that I have, other than Denver Brunch Fest, which I think we'll talk about in a little bit. I know we have a giveaway running, and we're going to keep that going through next week. So, but if we want to touch on some other things before that, we should.
Yeah, Troy, what you got in the sports?
Couple sports things this week. I just saw this pop out today. This is big news in the NFL fantasy football world. Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison suspended for 3 games to start the season. He
Yikes.
violated the league substance abuse policy back in 2024, about a year ago. I think he had a DUI citation. So they're hitting him with a 3-week suspension for that, which is, of course, big news in the fantasy football realm as he's a very important player.
My gosh, 3 games. Dang.
Yeah, yeah. It must have been a severe charge, or maybe they just have a zero tolerance policy. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's interesting the way that like the NFL chooses to hand out punishment sometimes. I
It's
mean,
yeah. Oh, it was a bad one. He was driving 140 miles an hour.
okay. There
Yeah.
you go.
Wow. Yeah, that
So
Oh,
sounds crazy.
that sounds, yeah, that's not good. All right. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Different incident. 140 miles an hour was in July 2023. The DUI was last year in
oh, separate
2020.
incidents.
Yeah, separate incidents. So he's got some issues. So,
Well, and probably after what was it? Who was that receiver for the Raiders that like
oh,
did
Henry Ruggs.
yeah, and rear-ended that guy and blew up his Lamborghini? That was
Oh,
terrible.
that was
Ooh.
awful.
Yeah.
He there's talks of him getting out potentially.
Really?
Yeah, I've read about it. There might be a scenario where he's able to get out of prison and potentially come back to the NFL. He was only
Wow.
sentenced 3 to 10 years. He's up for parole next summer, so
Yeah.
he can get
Mm.
out.
Huh.
That would be insane. I don't see them letting him come back, but you never
Yeah, that video was pretty heinous. I mean, whew, it's different when it's captured like that, you know.
know.
Ugh.
Absolutely. Another news item: Shador Sanders is expected to start Friday night's preseason opener against the Panthers. So
Let's
it'll be
go.
first look at Shador Sanders in an NFL uniform throwing a football on an NFL field. So I might tune into that. Sounds kind of
Can't wait. That sounds great.
yeah, sounds kind of cool. Which is really interesting because they have so many quarterbacks. They have Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston. They just signed Tyler Huntley, who was Lamar Jackson's backup, and they have Shador. So
Mm.
I they have like 5 quarterbacks that are like all like potentially start worthy. So
You got to sell those preseason tickets. Remember when they were doing what with that with Tebow when Tebow tried to make a comeback with the Jags
hmm
and he was playing tight end or something. All he started like every single preseason game and then they cut him.
I do remember that. I
Yeah,
do remember that. Yep, gotta sell those preseason tickets, but
yeah.
I'll be tuning in. Also, last thing, as we know, NFL's right around the corner. The season official kickoff is September 4th. So that puts us right around episode 100 of the podcast, which I felt like maybe episode 100 wouldn't be the time to do an NFL preview. Maybe I was thinking maybe episode 101, which would be like I think August 19th or August 9th. No, August 26th would be episode 101. And that's one week before the season. That might be the time to roll out the preview. But episode 100 is coming up on the 19th, so gonna have to think this is something special. It's a milestone.
Yeah, no, I think that's the perfect celebration. The NFL preview. I'll see if we can get Ozzo and he can be our liaison. Because he knows way more than me.
Okay.
But I'll
Okay.
start doing research now. I'm getting excited. I did get invited to it and fantasy league this year, and I'm gonna do it. And I told him on the from the get-go, I was like, dude, I'm the guy like who's into it for like 3 weeks and then just ghosts. So you know.
Yeah, yeah. It's I'm doing fantasy this year also, but this might be my last year. I think I need a break. This is I have like a commitment to the guys I've been in the league with for like this is the seventh year. So it's more about just the community and hang out with your friends and, staying in touch with old pals.
Hmm.
But after this year, I think I'm gonna take like a formal break just from because it's a lot. It's a lot,
Yeah.
especially if you want to be good. It's a lot.
I like picks leagues. That's always fun.
Mhm.
Low committal, you know,
Yeah, low stakes.
no stakes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But yeah, that's all for the sports news right now. NFL's ramping up. That's for sure.
Heck yeah. Well, let's check in on the Denver Brunch Fest giveaway. I know we've got a bunch of applicants. Unfortunately, we've had some winners that won last time on our giveaway that have not claimed their tickets. So what do we do? Do we give those to somebody else?
It's getting to that point. I mean, if we don't hear back, I will find the username right now.
I mean, we got to keep it moving because the event's coming up soon. What is it in 2 weeks?
So their name is TY on TikTok at Mr. Ty Etherton. Mr. Ty Etherton, who tagged Kaylee Hearn. We are requesting you to go on TikTok because you won two GA tickets to the Denver Brunch Fest
Hmm.
on August. Help me, Tom. I forget what date
Um,
was this on? August. I don't remember the date.
it is August 23rd.
August 23rd. Yeah. So
Yes.
if we don't hear from you, let's say by next Tuesday, those GA tickets are going somewhere else.
Yes,
Nice.
I think that's fair. So when we do the giveaway for the VIP tickets next week, if we haven't heard from Ty by then we will also be reselecting for those GA tickets as well. Um,
Okay.
but anyway, yes. So Denver Brunch Fest, we currently have a VIP ticket giveaway running. Um, I was thinking maybe we could try to talk about some VIP experiences that might be, pretty cool to mention, but I feel like we just got to talk about the VIP experience that we've experienced through Drink Denver, Ryan, and that was at the Ramen Fest. And it really just like the VIP experience at these food festivals gives you that extra hour of time to where you can essentially try all the things you want to try before the main wave of GA comes in. Um, and not to say that GA makes it hard to try things. It's just the lines last a little bit longer, and you just got to be on a mission to make sure you're getting all the things you want to do. Um, with the Denver Brunch Fest, I know that they got a ton of awesome vendors out there. So you're going to have a chance to try a lot of things if you get this VIP giveaway that we're running right now. So all you got to do is head over to our socials and comment on one of the giveaway posts. We're going to be throwing out another round of those this week, and you'll be able to do it. But yeah, what would you say, Ryan? We had no trouble getting all of the items that we wanted to sample at the Ramen Fest. But
Yeah.
there's definitely a point where the lines inevitably build up when everyone comes in.
Yeah, and it seems like there's the go-tos. There's like the kind of famous food, everybody's delicious. I'm not putting anybody down, but also they're like these ones and they get gigantic lines. So yeah, the VIP experience was awesome because,
Hmm.
there's not that many people. You can kind of chop it up with like the chefs and stuff and talk to them about what they're doing before it goes into full panic mode. I think it's amazing. So yeah, people definitely need to jump on these VIP tickets. And how are we doing the giveaway? Are we going to do it on the original TikTok we've got already out there cooking? How do people sign up for it?
Um,
So right,
yeah, go ahead, Troy. You got it.
so right now we have posts out on Instagram and TikTok, and you're qualified on whichever platform you enter. All you have to do is just like the post, comment, be following either Drink Denver or Denver Brunch Fest, and our social account, Real Good Denver, and that enters you. Oh, and comment tagging one person you want to bring. So as long as you did that, you're already entered. This week,
Nice.
I was thinking put out another video. Same process applies, same thing as last time, and tally up all those entries. I think we're at over 100, maybe close to 200 right now for the first round of posts. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Oh,
Eh,
we're at about 230 entries right now.
dang, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. So if you guys want to do another video, I think that would be a good approach. Always the newsletter.
Yeah, I know. We'll
Mm.
we'll do a newsletter giveaway. We've got a bunch of stuff coming. A ton of people have been reaching out for the newsletter, and there's going to be some new sponsorship opportunities. We're going to have some really novel giveaways coming up. I'm super excited about it. I'm still thinking about fabric from last week.
Hmm.
Tom, you missed the other Tom from Australia came and talked to us about his drink fabric, which is super cool. So I've got some emails going to him as he's looking for distribution in Rhino. I'm going to make a couple of introductions for him, but also if anybody's listening, and is looking for a super novel new beverage from Denver, like reach out to Fabric and Tom, check out that episode because
Yeah,
it was super cool.
nice. Awesome.
Yeah. I want to try that drink really bad. It looked delicious.
I know. He really did. What was
Hmm.
he calling it too? It was called Hop Fizz. Hop
Hop,
Fizz.
yeah, hop fizz, I think.
Yeah, it's
Really?
cool. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
very
Nice
cool.
guys. I've got a couple of things. There was
Yeah.
some like pretty heinous news I was gonna read, but I don't want to do that. I want to talk about animals.
Cool.
Couple of things. One, the Denver Zoo will no longer have hippos starting this fall. They're going to shut down the hippopotamus exhibit, which I'm a little bit bummed about. I had kind of an insight when I at the hippos, like a moment with the hippos in Denver. Now, it's a very smelly building. Like it's cool because hippos are so insane looking and just it doesn't seem like they should exist, but they do. But I remember I was looking at them and I was like, I always am looking in the skies because it would be really cool to see if aliens were real, but like there's nothing in the space that's going to be weirder than a hippopotamus. It just hit me when I was looking in there. I mean, like how bizarre their teeth are like gigantic tusks and I mean, they look pretty cute, but apparently they're like just savage murderers in Africa. So I think it's the most dangerous animal in the world is
I've
like
heard, I've heard that.
yeah, is like a hungry hippo. So it looks like I don't know if they're giving any reason of why this is, but maybe they just have other plans. I'm sure they'll find a good place for them. The Denver Zoo is such a great place, you know, but no more hippos.
Hmm. Yeah, it
What are you
doesn't
gonna do?
really. I'm not seeing a solid like reason or
Yeah, me
justification.
neither. It
Huh.
says improve on its water conservation goals. Come on. Come
Mm,
on. We have water for the hippos?
mm,
For real. It's
Of
messed
course, I
up.
have no idea how much water it takes to keep those things. It's got to be crazy.
yeah,
Hmm.
You know, I don't
interesting.
know.
Okay.
In other animal news, so Colorado has suspended foothold traps after one of them killed a wolf rather than a coyote. So ranchers have been able to like trap coyotes, I guess, with those old school like iron snares, and they're putting an end to that because I guess in the hierarchy of charismatic megafauna, wolves are above coyotes.
Hmm.
Now I'm kind of split on this issue. Largely, I don't think it should be up to me because I don't have to live with wolves. I know if there was wolves by my house, I would definitely not want them there. Um, but also it's cool to have wolves, you know? So I think this is good, even for the folks and the ranchers. I'm sympathetic to their plight, but you know, if there are wolves, I don't think we should be snaring them with these things. And honestly, I know that coyotes can be a pest too, but I don't know if we want to be snaring them like that either. It just seems kind of mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely mean.
you know?
They get snared and then they just basically starve to death. I mean, it's not going to kill them.
Yeah. Or they like chew their arm off or their paw off or something.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems horrific, you know? And I mean, nature out there is already horrific enough. It probably like, attracts other predators. So if it's trapped, then a bear or, a lion will go get it. But, I think that's a good thing. This is, I suppose, a little bit of like a hot button issue just because it got kind of polarized by political division, but I think there's room in the middle, you know? It is cool that there's wolves out there, you know? And I am sympathetic to ranchers losing their animals, so I don't know. Hopefully the some of that heat is winding down and they're finding a happy medium. I don't really know.
That's that's wild. I know it. I know at least in California, there's. I mean, it's pretty strict. Like there's no snaring coyote laws. I'm almost certain. Definitely can't like kill them or shoot them.
Coyotes?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Um, at least in San Diego. I don't know. Maybe like commercial agricultural laws or something like that would be a different scenario. Or coyote management on private land. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like in Colorado or Denver at least, there's a little bit more like gray area on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it also says that there's confirmed four new wolf litters across the state. A group of six pups born on one ear pack in Jackson County. I mean, so I like that. It's like, oh, you imagine these cute little wolves out there, but they're cute so long as they're way out there, you know? Man, I was at the outlet mall with Oslo the other day. We were looking for some shoes in Castle Rock, and I swear this couple had two wolves like and just walking around. I was looking at Oz, I was like, dude, those are not dogs, you know? And they seem nice, they're beautiful, but I mean, you know what a husky looks like, but wolves are kind of leaner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if it was a dog or a half dog or something, it seems a little bold to be walking your wolves around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen some dogs like that before too, where I'm like, what? That looks exactly like a wolf.
Yeah. And that probably means that, yeah, it is, you know? All right, we got some good sports this week. The Nuggets are closing in on their historic season. Nuggets, or I'm sorry, the Rockies are closing in on their historic season. Nuggets have an open scrimmage. You can check them out. Broncos training camp schedule is open. You can go check them out. Denver Outlaws lacrosse, and then CU Buffs football schedule. They just put out their schedule 2025. I want to take a look at this real quick and see how we're looking. And shout out to Coach Prime too. I think he's like recovering from cancer. Did you hear about that, Troy?
Yeah, bladder cancer.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
man, he's had a rough couple years,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Okay, we got Georgia Tech, Delaware, Houston, Wyoming, BYU, TCU, Iowa State. There's a lot of winnable games in here. Arizona, K-State, Arizona State. I mean, they could have a run, man. You know, the Utes are obviously a problem. We beat TCU already. BYU's been having a good squad. I don't know. Exciting.
BTU.
August 29th, Friday night,
Friday night.
Georgia Tech in Boulder.
Let's see. It's saying they got $135 tickets. Oh, nope, sold out. See this one, $90 to go see you play Delaware. Yeah, 225. That's what I was seeing. Did I tell you I was looking for seats? It was at Mizzou. They're hosting Bama on
Mm-hmm.
October 12th. I was looking for
Yeah,
tickets, 350 a piece.
it's insane. That's insane. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we had a whole talk about that. We were just going
that's
over the
right. We
absurd
did.
absurd prices of sports tickets these days.
Yeah, I'm still reeling from that discovery. I don't know. I'll just stand on my lawn and shake my fist at the sky forever, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's call it there. Podcast listeners, really appreciate you. Check out realgooddenver.com and sign up on our newsletter. We have lots of fun stuff coming, coming into the fall here. I can't believe it's almost here. Doing a bunch of exclusive little things, vibe coding little projects. There's one, if you want to check this out, it actually got a little bit of virality to it, but we put together kind of a Denver vibe dining application that can just help you pick where to eat depending on where you are, downtown, north side, east side, south side, west side. And that's just eatnowdenver.com. But I want to do lots of like little things like this and experiment. Also been talking about doing some events. I think that would be really cool. I'm talking to a couple of people with the city of Denver, trying to encourage people to come downtown and check out all the amazing businesses down there. I had a meeting at the Denver Press Club, and their doors are basically wide open. They have the upstairs area is super cool, and they have like a little stage. We could do like some interviews. So I'm trying to figure out how we can do some live events, which I think would be just like a nice addition to the podcast. I think a lot of people right now are feeling like organizing in real life is is a good thing to do because I don't know about you guys, but man, I spend a lot of time in this chair,
Hmm.
you
Definitely.
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So
Lot of screen time.
a lot of screen time. I mean,
Mm.
it's pretty weird. It's like, I'm looking today. I probably was on some kind of Zoom or podcast for 7 hours.
That's insane.
So
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'm craving fun stuff to do, and I think we can create some really cool stuff around, you know, business, culture, events in Denver. I mean, we read all these events, so why not contribute, you know?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that would be totally awesome.
We can warm up to some yoga, you know,
Hmm.
and then bring some goats in, goats podcasts and yoga. It's never been done, but it needs to be done.
Speed dating.
Yeah, some speed speed dating.
Hmm.
Um,
Mm.
The dates are
the-
recorded live and played back as an episode, so you can hear the uncomfortable speed date.
yeah. Totally. So yeah, that's realgooddenver.com. Other than that, I think that's all I've got, guys.
All right,
Sounds
sounds
great.
good.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Looking
You
forward to
bet.
see these giveaway winners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will be announcing the winner live on the show next Tuesday. So stay tuned.
Cool. Sounds good.
Tremendous. See you guys.
See ya.
Later.